everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about what I think is one of the best series that Netflix currently has. It's called 7 Seconds, and it's currently streaming on Netflix. And if you haven't had a chance to see it. I mean, you know, if you're going to do Netflix and chill, I would say you might want to break it up. But if you're going to have a snow day like we've been having here in the East Coast, that would be a good snow day type of thing. Get your snacks and sit through it. This stars one of my favorite actresses, and I think she's totally underrated, and her name is Regina. She plays the mother, and basically it's about a topic that is very much in our society right now and that we're continuing to tackle and kind of struggle with, which is police versus community. What exactly is going on, and it gives you the different perspective. A young police officer who just joined a narcotics squad hits an African-American boy, and hits with his car. So he's driving, he's on the phone, and he's speaking to his wife, who is he's trying to get her she's in labor. And while he's on the phone and he's fuddling around, boom, he hits the kid. And it's about all the events that happen afterwards. I don't want to like ruin it for you, but basically it shows you, you know, the different perspectives. What was going on? Why did he make the choice that he made? How the police was kind of like covering up for each other, and also the people that are involved. It shows you how losing a child during that type of during that type of not perspective, but during that type of situation, how it has an effect not only just on your soul, on your being as a parent, but your whole entire family. You know, the interaction between husband and wife, their interaction between brothers and other family members, and just the inability to function. I want to point out a couple notables that are also in this. Like I said, as Regina is amazing, and I want to make sure I have my notes right, because you don't want to you don't want to say people's name wrong. Russell Hornsby is an actor, has been around for a while, and he is wonderful as the husband. He's the father, and you know, with him, the emotional grapplings that Regina and Russell are showing as parents that are struggling with this, trying to understand, trying to come to peace that they lost their son, at the same time trying to understand what happened. How did he end up where he was? Why wasn't he at school, or all these other incidents? So these are things that they're trying to put together. At the same time, they each are grieving, and they each are grieving differently. Certain aspects that are a major part in that, in this particular situation, is the Black church, faith, you know, how they each interpret faith. One clings to faith, one's faith starts to be a little weary. How, you know, they are working as a married couple. You know, are they working together? Are they walking together, or are they apart? These are some things that are super you know, important to pay attention to as you're watching this particular series, and it's beautifully displayed. Also, the officers, you know, this brotherhood in the police department, what compels them to act the way that they act? You know, why is he not doing the right thing? And there are also some subpar stories, particularly the district attorney. The district attorney who's given this case is somebody who has personal struggles, and this case, you know, is testing those personal struggles, and also gives her an opportunity to redeem herself, and to be you know, kind of like get back on the right of things. This is a person who is struggling with interpersonal decisions, and the district attorney in this particular, the assistant ADA, is KJ Harper, and she's played by Clare-Hope Ashitay, and she's brilliant in the movie, and it's just really, you know, definitely good to see. And also you have, again, the pressure of this particular situation. You know, it's out there, it's in the news. The police officers are like, oh my God, we know what it is. It's another Caucasian police officer killed a African American boy. Like, they're already making assumptions. The parents are like, well, is our son going to get justice? The district attorney is like, hey, I just want to plead it out. In the beginning, there really isn't a case there. But then as she starts to grapple with things, is like, oh, wait a minute. There's something else going on there. We need to do it. And then her boss, he's running for a election. So we have all these different pieces going on. But overall, it's a good series, and it kind of examines great all these different point of views. And it also puts a light on our justice system. How even when you have all the pieces and you have people admitting guilt, how you still don't get justice. I thought it was very well done. You know, it's a little bit slow in certain parts, and you have to hang in there and continue through to get to the end. And it's not pretty. They're not going to give you one big happy ending, but they do give you understanding, and you do feel the sense of emotion, and especially Regina King's character, who is just, you know, like any mother, she is trying to come to grips with how in the world did she say goodbye to her son that morning or the night before, and then all of a sudden he's gone. Why was he where he was? You know, what is going on? Why are they saying these things about her son? You know, and the father also is, you know, like a lot of men, this is very, very current, especially in the Black community, that you're not taught to be affectionate with your son. So he's asking himself, you know, should he have been maybe a little bit easier on his son? Should he have tried a little bit? Because he's discovering he really didn't know his son. So we have all these things, and on top of that, the loss and everything. And I feel like right now Netflix is a great space where they're giving people of color room to tell these stories, these provocative stories. And that's why, I mean, I think it's a lot of people are looking at, you know, some of these accusations and are saying, how can you say that they're racist and that they're not for people of color when you have programming like that and they're letting them go? It's not censored, it's not hold back, it's not neatly packaged, the characters are flawed, and they're ripping off the Band-Aid on something that is very pertinent in today's world. I highly recommend it. Again, it's about, you know, depending on how you view these things, you might get sucked in and watch it all in one day. Or, you know, watch 2 episodes, come back, watch another 2 episodes, or break it up in 2 days. Either which way, if nothing else, I expect Regina King to get an Emmy nomination. She is phenomenal. Regina King, once again, is one of the best actresses out there. She has won Emmys before for American Crime. She has beautifully matured from a child actress to an adult actor, and just really given you growth. I mean, I have nothing but great things to say about her, and I think you will enjoy her performance. And it's like that silent strength that she has, and it's definitely worth your time. If you watched it, or if you don't agree with my review, or you do agree, definitely leave a comment below this video. Tell me what you thought about it. Did you think it was too long? Was it too slow? Share with me. Let's talk about it. I want to hear from you. And if you haven't seen it, go see it. Again, I thank you for watching my channel. Excuse me, channel, not channel, channel. If you like what you see, please subscribe.